monitor and watch, especially for secondary. In my experience with online learning instruction myself professionally, you might find that caseload that secondary teachers can manage more students than 25 if they're just working with independent study students. But I know you said that that still has to be rolled out. If you're going to have, I do believe you said you are projecting a couple teachers to be full-time working with independent study students. Did I understand that correctly?
Yeah, I think we'll have at least a few full-time, if not more, depending on the configurations of everyone's credentials. You know, oftentimes high school teachers are credentialed to teach a couple of different things. And, you know, again, kind of thinking of that history, social science, math, science combo. So there's some flexibility there. So it's really going to depend on the credentialing. Some teachers may want to be full-time, some teachers may not. So again, you know, we want the best person for the students, you know, and we want people who are invested in this model while we're growing a model. You know, it can be a, you know, scary time because it's not been done before. And we want people who are ready and willing to jump in and, you know, make this amazing for kids.
Right, yeah, no, that's great. I was just saying that you might find that those teachers that are working only with independent study students, they might be able to manage, you projected out that they would be doing 25 students, it looked like, per class for 10 teachers that you were budgeting for the teaching staff, so they might be able to take on more students and adjust that. It's just something to track and observe, and just a comment.
Right, and we've actually been working pretty closely since last summer with teachers who, in summer school, we utilized this model for the first time, and working with teachers, we will have to adhere to the APC contract for class sizes.
So that's what my question was. So
Yes.
Okay, that clarifies. So what would be the max that they could, would that be 33?
It depends on the class in high school. Without looking at the contract, I think it's like 36. And then I think PE, you can go up to like 40.
Okay, so that clarifies my question. So budgeting potentially 25 students, but then up to contractually what they could do. Okay, that clarifies.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Great
welcome.
presentation. It looks very exciting. Can't wait to see the launch and registrations open up.
Trustee Maher.
Just a comment.
Any additional questions?
Anyway, I'm wholeheartedly behind it, but it reminds me of a time when we were interviewing prospective superintendents, and they told us, or he told us, that he wanted to bring something new to Pleasanton for students who needed different pathways to be successful and graduate. And if I recall, that was Dr. Hagelin. So I'm glad that we're finally making a move in that direction. And I know we have many students who want a different pathway. And so thank you. Thank you, and thank you, Dr. Woodward.
Thank you, Trustee Maher, and thank you to Mr. Dialazzo, too. Thank you.
And with that, I'll seek a motion.
I'd like to move.
All right, Trustee Maher has moved approval of item 12.10. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All right. Any other further discussion? Are there no public comment? I'm waiting for Patrick to catch me and yell at me.
We're good, President Larson.
All right. Trustee Carrion.
Aye.
Makashi.
Aye.
Miller. Maher.
Aye.
Larson. Aye. Congratulations. Super excited.
Thank you.
All right, with the last couple of items here should move fairly quickly. 12.11 is discussion of possible action on the CSBA 2021 Delegate Assembly election. Yeah, Dr. Hagman. My computer is frozen. I don't know what's going on.
So annually, we have an opportunity to vote for CSBA delegates. There are 3 individuals who have been put forward. You have that information in your packet. You can choose to vote for all 3, 2, 1, or none of them.
Typically, we would have our other trustees who are on delegate assembly advise us on who to vote for, to be quite honest with you. So I don't know if you have any questions. Otherwise, you can accept there's 3 people here, and someone can make a motion, and we can move on.
I'll move that we accept the CSBA 2021 Delegate Assembly election nominees as indicated.
The 3 as listed: Diane Jones, Sarah Prada, and Diana Parola.
Diane Jones, Sarah Prada, and Diana Parola, yes.
I'll second it.
All right, any questions, discussion? Trustee Carrion,
Aye.
Makashi,
Aye.
Miller,
Aye.
Maher? Aye. Aye. Okay. And that's 5-0. We have a couple of resolutions.
I think we can move through those pretty quickly.
I think so.
The first resolution is a resolution adopting a stance opposing the implementation of state standardized testing for the 2020-2021 school year, and we're requesting that you support that resolution.
Are there questions? Take a motion.
I'll move to accept the recommendation for this resolution 2020-2021, opposing state standardized testing for the 2020-2021 school year.
I'll second it.
Any further discussion? Mary Jo?
Aye.
Trustee Makashi?
Aye.
Trustee Miller?
Aye.
Trustee Maher? And aye. So that's 5-0. And then the second one is on redistricting for Alemany County SUPs.
This was a request that was brought to the board by Trustee Makashi to support the idea that we want to ask Alameda County to adopt an inclusive redistricting process in 2021.
Are there any questions or comments?
Yeah, what's the thinking about that?
I mean, it's not bipartisan by any means. It's just, an expectation to have, fair practice, equitable in the.
You mean it's not partisan?
Oh, what did I say? I'm sorry.
It's late, it's late.
I'm really tired.
I think if you've read the resolution, basically, there aren't really any rules about the process, and so the resolution is asking them to develop an inclusive process with a certain number of public hearings and outreach to different communities. Be transparent. With that, I'll seek a motion. All right, Steve?
I'll second it.
Kelly will second. Any further discussion? Trustee Carrion?
Aye.
Makashi?
Aye.
Miller?
Aye.
Maher? Larson, aye. Thank you very much. Does anyone have any board requests or reports tonight? Or we're just done in? Okay, our next board meeting is March 11th, same time. And I have some good news for you. We need to adjourn to closed session for a few minutes, but there will be nothing to report out. So with that, we are adjourned.